Hello, hello, and okay, couple of things that I want to get out of the way, like right away. You know, it's funny because I'm used since like all the while back to make these as VODs, since I don't normally get people joining these live. So now I'm both like inclined, and I think that's honestly fine. Like, I genuinely can't imagine any content creator that just goes on about like a new point every single beat of a stream. That being said, because of that, allow me to first explain the 1 hour delay. Now, in fairness to myself, I did say that most of the time I'll be starting the stream like sometime between 4 and 6. It just so happened that, my schedule was so that I could always start at 4 my time. This time I just got back and had time to have lunch after going like across town to give my mom some help that she needed. But that being said, so stop killing games, right? Again, for the benefit of VOD viewers, I'm going to start here rather than, explaining whenever someone joins and asks, like, what the fuck is that? So, Stop Killing Games as an initiative is something I've been aware of since, like, it pretty much started. I think if you'll give me a second, I'll even be able to tell you. Oh yeah, it has been more than a year ago. Anyways, so I can, like, I kind of want to explain myself because yesterday was a very unpleasant thing that I've learned. So I heard about Stop Killing Games around when it had a lot of momentum. Like, I've had a friend independent of me send us the fucking petition to sign it, which I had already signed at that point in time, I think. Because of all the bullshit that was going on at the time with the crew, which is almost certainly how he found out. Guy really loves his cars. And I kind of, signed it and then put it out of my mind. But as it turns out, well, it was still going on. I thought it was like over. I thought it was like in actual ruling stages and shit. Like it was, in the big boy stages that are out of my hands as a Joe Schmo. But turns out that no, apparently. And something that I saw at the time, and I thought oh, that was cringe. What the fuck? A video spreading misinformation from someone whom I was genuinely very disillusioned to see spewing that bullshit. I'm trying to think, should I keep this vague or should I just come out with it? Now, because I don't want to direct people, but I also think dancing around the point itself would be kind of stupid. So yeah, I think I'm just going to up and I'm going to openly talk about him, but take the fact that I am not sharing the whatchamacallit. I'm going to seal this up. I'm just going to fuse them when they are done. So take the fact that I'm not directing people through links or anything else to his stuff. Nor will I directly address everything that he has shared because, well, smarter people and more eloquent, more importantly, people than me, have done so, and also most critical. So, basically when Stop Killing Games, well, oh, I just saw that I had no more torch in my hand. So when Stop Killing Games came about, basically, how would I put this? Pretty much immediately afterwards, Jason Thorhall, aka Pirate Software, went and made a video about why it's actually stupid, which was to put it in terms more generous than Ross Scott himself did, because Ross, well, as people have put it, is a softie. Wait a second, what the fuck? Hold on. Wait, there's grog here. I'm just gonna move it all here. This is gonna be the ceramic. Fucking no, man. Anyways, Jason lied out through his fucking teeth about it, and intentionally like misrepresented and muddied the conversation. Like, a lot of people are giving him the benefit of the doubt that, oh no, actually he's just like well-meaning but thoroughly misinformed. And no. The guy, for whatever reason, whether it was because he thought he'd have like an easy dunk, whether he like had like personal vested interest that he is not, he's banking on people not uncovering, so he doesn't reveal it either. What did I plan to do today, actually? Because I forgot. I'm just gonna be hammering away. You know what? I'm just gonna be hammering away while I'm yammering away. Like I said, just very unflatteringly interpreted the whole thing, including Ross Scott's intentions. He was very rude to the man, very insulting, and being the kind of person that he is, because Ross Scott is like a fucking literal dying breed of person. He is a genuinely sweet man based on like everything that I've seen about him, and he did not push back, partly because he also didn't want to basically taint the initiative itself by making it seem like some clout bullshit. And oh dear, we don't. Oh wait, we do have some wind. There we go. That's some nice speed. So he didn't address anything, and I just kind of thought, like, since a lot of people on the internet, up to and including within Thor's own community and comment section, called out the fucking bullshit, I just kind of filed it off as like, okay, attempted slander, like utter bullshit. You know what? That's like okay. Boo on Thor for that, but nothing too severe, like nothing to get bent out of shape for. Like, I can basically put it out of sight, it's handled. And yesterday, I learned by means of fucking Moist Critical, I think. It was either him. I actually need to remember who the fuck I've heard it from, but no, I think it was Moist Critical that because that Ross Scott has like come out and stated that the video took like a lot of the wind out of Stop Killing Games sales. And now I'm gonna be honest, obviously I'm like as close to fucking nobody as you can be online, right? Like, let's not do not take this as me thinking like, oh, now I made it big, now I'm gonna tell you all what to do, because at the end of the day, you are still the person who makes the calls for your own like time, will, nerves, everything, and how they're invested. So, with this in mind, I will openly encourage people to do only one thing, and that is to make certain that you're not spreading misinformation. To make certain that what you're sharing is like the actual facts, rather than just stuff you've kind of like heard from someone who's heard from someone, And again, don't worry, I am not going to like bang on about this literally all the time, but I will, like, until the petition is done, I will try and like signal boost this in however small amount that I can, because I am very angry with the situation itself, but even more than that, I feel rather frustrated with myself for being, in the most charitable way possible, fucking ignorant. Because I just put it out of sight, and now I basically come back to this, you know? Because I assume, right? Considering the fact that Thor, like, sorry, Jason, I refuse to call him Thor. Like, Thor is a nickname, and nicknames are for friends, and Jason is no friend of mine. I used to like the guy, right? Like, I actually, even with, like, his bullshit on SKG, you know, I thought, like, okay, it's a bullshit thing that he said, but on the whole, like, he's encouraging people to do a lot of, like, very good stuff, to, like, he's, you know, even if he's doing as an ego boost, even if he's doing it for his own sake, I still believe that, it's more than okay to, you know, do good shit, even if it's, like, good shit still gets done, even if, the only reason you're doing it is because you are, like, priding yourself, right? Hold on, can I, what is it? Yeah, F6, there we go. We don't need that mini-map clogging up the screen right now. So even if you're just doing good to boost your own ego, to feed your pride, your vanity, whatever you will, like, it's still good being done, right? And sure, he spread misinformation about Stop Killing Games, but, like, based on the reaction, it genuinely seemed like, you know, it was just a matter of, like, give it a couple of days, and, you know, everything will go back to normal, just passing drama, but, turns out that, no. And, since, you know, you lot can actually, help me do something in this situation, help me contribute by contributing yourselves, I will take this as an opportunity to urge anyone who is interested in this to go look on the site, to go look, more importantly, go watch Russ Scott's own video to hear from his own mouth what he intends to do. Inform yourself and then make an informed decision. And if you find yourself agreeing with me that there needs to be laws that, like, actually prevent what is essentially art theft from, you know, both individuals and culture, then, you know, learn to see how you can help. And even if not, right, even if not, if you disagree, right, which is your right, much as, you know, in this case, I really feel very strongly about this and I'd rather you don't, but it is your right, and at the end of the day, even if you disagree, you should be able to do it from your own opinions, not from what some fucking literal who with ego the size of his fucking forehead. Okay, that was mean. I'm sorry, it did get a little bit past me. I'm better than this. So, you know, I'm got that. No, but seriously, Jason does have, like, very big issues with, like, being wrong. Like, the guy, okay, to give him, like, a charitable interpretation, right, or what I believe is a charitable interpretation, I don't think he is necessarily, like, malicious in his approach to these kinds of things, but I do believe that he has, well, issues, like I've said, and he refuses to acknowledge them. You know, he is, like, afraid to look, I don't fucking know, silly by, like, being wrong about some random fucking bullshit that, like, people don't even care. Like, people online don't care that you are wrong. Like, they just don't. Literally, the only thing that can make, being wrong online into, like, a bad experience is you refusing to like do anything but double down. Like, yes, if you double down when you are wrong online, then yes, people will like, you know, really dislike you, to put it rather mildly. But that is assuming that you know, you just don't own up to making a mistake. And I don't mean, right, here's the funniest thing, I don't even mean like you know, owning up to like you know, wrong thing, basically, like oh, we believe that this and such, but you don't, and therefore that makes you bad. Like, no. I genuinely mean like being factually wrong, right? Like getting actual facts wrong, not just that. Because like, you know, well, that's just that, really. So yeah. That being said, to kind of like move us to a significant swerve in mood, I got like one of those fucking 300 milligrams of caffeine whatchamacallit, monster drinks, and it's coffee flavored, and I hate it. I hate it so much, and I hate myself so much for buying it without noticing that. Like, holy shit. You have not experienced pain until you've tried like energy drink companies' takes on this. What's even worse, I bought 2 of them because, oh shit. The fuck? There we go. Dear God. That was a fuck up. But yeah, because these fucking companies just can't seem to get coffee right, to be honest. I mean, it's still a cool, sweetened beverage, so it still, like, you know, hits the spot in as much as it can. But, well, let's just say that it's not as fun and not as enjoyable as literally anything else that I've had Monster as. And I wonder when it's gonna hit. I wonder if it's gonna hit. Like, I bought 2 of these, right? Because, Mom, like, even aside that, wanted to come over today. So I got a couple of these, you know. I thought, like, just get 2 flavors, we can try both, and, you know, we have, like, 300 milligrams a piece, so if we have, like, roughly half, it's gonna be fine. But, Mom fucking hates it, which, I mean, I agree with her. Like, I fully expect, and I did also warn her, like, this morning when, or, no, last night, when I realized it, I was like, Mom, they're coffee flavored, I fucked up. And she was in all but physical pain over this. And yeah, okay, she's being like a bit of an overdramatic snob about it, but the fact is still, it's like bad. The only reason it's good is that it's cold, and like I said, that it's caffeinated. And this actually is just making me want to drink more water, which, good. We are nearing 35 degrees Celsius. My fucking European body is not built for this shit. What the fuck? I want my refund on summer. Genuinely. Hold on, I forgot what the buttons do. There we go. I did not realize how much I needed that. So yeah. I'm just gonna say it again, because I'm not sure if I made it clear enough, but after today, I will be, until the, what's it called, the petition is closed, I will keep banging on about stop killing games. And, again, obviously, ideally, for me, you should, you know, go and sign the petition and, you know, defend your rights as a consumer of video games. But, and again, this is a crucial part, don't feel obligated to do what I want. The only thing I want you to feel obligated to do is to make sure that you actually know what you're talking about. And to that, you should know that the biggest voice against this movement is speaking either in ignorance or in outright malicious misrepresentation. Okay? Okay, good. After that, we're going back to our regularly scheduled shit. But yeah. You know, I'm a bit miffed about this, because I, whatchamacallit, I was getting, like, genuinely ready to start the, story content, but now, you know, I'm kind of feeling, like I've expressed, I need to, get to doing my fucking part, because I am a gamer, and as such, I need to defend my interests. And even if your opinion on what defending your interests looks like may differ from mine, I believe that in encouraging you to inform yourself, you are going to best be able to defend your own interests, regardless of what said interests turn out to be, especially in comparison to mine. But on the flip side, this whole debacle actually kind of got me to reconsider my stance on the Moist Man. Because I don't remember precisely what it was, but it was like something recent. I think it was the Hassan bullshit, where like his waffly non-stance on the thing just pissed me off. Oh, fuck. But in this case, like, genuinely, the guy has spoken up. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn it. The guy has genuinely, like, spoken up in the interests of everyone but corporations. And for that, I can't help but respect it. So that was pleasant, you know, to just remember that Charlie can actually do more than just take the most socially safe position, which arguably SKG still is. But the fact that, like, again, what boggles my mind is the fact that, like, it seems like a lot of people have actually bought into that lie, which in turn would mean that it's not actually that safe to... Oh, shit, hold on. To take this position, which you know, that's very rough. That's all I can say. Apologies. I have encouraged you to avoid this flavor of Monster for a reason. Don't have coffee. Honestly, if it's not freshly made, or like, if you know it's been boxed, then just don't have coffee. And I'm talking about the drink, not the, whatchamacallit, you know what, I'm just gonna use this. There we go, and there we go, and in you go. Because, like, that's the worst way to have, like, high-quality coffee. Because you know damn well no one was actually paying attention to how it's made. Ugh. I may have overstuffed myself. In my defense, though, it was very good food. It was a local Hungarian joint that we went and got takeout from. But yeah. You know what's gonna be funny? I'm gonna be real with y'all. There is a small part of me that's concerned that, because like this totals to 600 milligrams of caffeine in a day, and I haven't had that much more than like a couple of times. So I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. If like, you know, I'm just gonna suddenly seize up. And I'm saying this only half jokingly, but if I genuinely do seize up, like, here is an example of why you have to straighten yourself out when it comes to like overconsumption of caffeine. And I'm quote unquote responsible. Like, I'm not having this shit for like shits and giggles. I'm just genuinely, you know, drinking it. Not for the stimulation, just for the drink, I guess. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, like I'm trying to. Point is, like I am drinking this with the awareness of what it entails. Okay, look, no, I don't want to see it. So I can make this into chain, right? Which I can use to make all this lovely shit. How the fuck do you craft these? Oh, that's how. Okay, I just need 7 chains, so I have that much. Next up, to make the leg armor, I need 5. That's a bit, And the head armor, only 3. So 7 plus 5 plus 3, that's 15 total. Okay, I'm just gonna make some more plate. And then I'm just gonna take it to that thing and make it into. But yeah. Also, another thing that I will like strongly urge people against. I understand, trust me, I really do. How like unbelievably frustrating it can be to deal with people who are like under the misinformation that Jason has been spewing. Like I really do, but honestly, I'm just gonna have to encourage you. Like, if you find yourself losing your cool, if you find yourself like inclined to, you know, start calling them names or basically anything that like, you know, can be used to later like misrepresent the position, like I understand and I feel your passion, truly I do. Even I myself am not like what's the word, immune to this. However, I will just advise you to like simply disengage. Don't try convincing people who piss you off if you find that you're losing your cool. Because in the end, you're really just going to offer them like excuses to represent, you know, quote unquote our side. Well, technically speaking, it is our side. And present us in an unflattering light. And also, like, it's just a mean thing to do, you know? Don't be mean to people if at all possible. I don't think that's too hard of a take. So yeah. But again, if you can, and like you have the patience, you have the ability to correct misinformation, or at least encourage people to, you know, check for themselves, then also please do as such, because it will help like significantly. So yeah, I think I've just about, you know, actually I'm just going to like share my 2 cents on Jason himself, because he like, I'm just sad, to be honest. Because here's the thing, right? Like, obviously, like, you hear the guy talking, you realize that he has a really good opinion of his own intelligence. And that, as I've said before, I don't think that's anything abnormal. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's like anything, you know, out of the ordinary. Because it's not. Everyone's opinion of their own intelligence is far better than it's warranted. However, even when, like, because at the end of the day, I consider, like, hey, the dude does, like, he does encourage a lot of people to do shit, and literally there's, like, nothing but good that can come from that. Which, you know, like, yeah, non-statement of the fucking day. But the thing is, or rather the problem is, you know, a lot of people have mentioned, like, bad stuff about him. But again, for the most part, it was just, you know, him being kind of an annoying person to know personally. Which, I just, maybe this, like, speaks a lot more of me, but I genuinely don't think it's something that warrants, like, you know, just becoming a persona non grata over. So yeah. And again, like, yes, he was shitty, and I think, you know, the consequences of his video on Stop Killing Games, like, yeah, sure. I wasn't happy about that, nor the fact that, like, again, unlike what, what's his name? Oh my god, Ross Scott seems to think, I genuinely doubt that Jason was speaking, like, he was just basically, like, ignorant but well-meaning, right? So I just, like, I genuinely don't buy it. There we go. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah. There's like a burp trapped in there. Jesus. Anyways. 7, 8, 11. That's one full stack. I don't think there's enough. Where was I? Right. But I saw the impact as, like, you know, just minor, and I also, like, because of that, I was willing to just, like, you know, take it as, oh yeah, the guy was just, like, talking out of his ass. He was just, like, being regular old, unself-aware, fucking, just, like, you know, thinks too highly of himself, or, like, nothing wrong with that. He took a stance, and then he felt like, he felt like he had committed already to the thing, so he just, you know, didn't apologize, didn't do shit, he just doubled down on it, right? Like, I took it as that. And I think that would have been understandable, right? Like, I genuinely don't see anything wrong with that. But that is not what happened here. Yeah. Where was I? Right. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna stop. Like, and because of that, right, and the fact that, like, generally speaking, he would spread, like, a lot of positive, like, self confident shit, which, again, like, it's one of the other reasons why I don't think the fact that it was just, like, you know, kind of annoyingly smug was a bad thing. Because at the end of the day, seeing someone who's, like, this smug, and he's this smug telling you, like, nah, dude, you can do this. Go out there and do it. You can totally do it. Like, that shit, you know, is useful for people who doubt themselves. And by God, have I not seen, how much, like, just a bit of self-confidence, how far a bit of self-confidence can take, someone's performance, right? And, yeah. Jason just disappointed me, man. because, you know, I was willing to overlook it because of the, like, positive impact that I thought he was doing. But, like, seeing the fact that he has actually, like, directly crippled a movement for the interest of gamers, like, huh? I genuinely have to just accept and self-admit that I just don't, or rather I can't, in good conscience to myself, like the guy. So yeah. Getting while the iron's hot, ha 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 ha. In other news, have I mentioned, for those of you that haven't heard, and just kind of going through shit that seems to have happened in the meantime, have you guys seen the fact that Hytale seems to have been cancelled? I guess it hightailed out of that development. Hey. But jokes aside, it sounds like it sounds like I genuinely want to believe that like no one was actually surprised. It's like that game reeked of mismanagement, considering the fact like it took so long for us to get a basically proof of concept trailer, which didn't even have fucking gameplay. Like what? That's like very concerning, right? And I get the hype, and it's fun to get hype and shit. But in this case, you kind of were taken for a spin, buddy. Like, holy shit. Well, again, a lot of people are like dismayed and saddened. Again, I empathize with that. But I also have to, like, you know what, I'm just gonna take this as an opportunity to say, see, this is why you don't get hyped. What was that? Oh my god, I'm trying to remember that one kid. Like, this is why we don't, oh, Anne. This is why you don't get hyped, Anne. Because seriously, like, you would not be disappointed if you just kind of waited for the game. And what's even worse is, like, a lot of the people who were in the Hytale fandom were also basically are jilted fans of what's it called, Cube World. And like, again, I get that. I get that, Cube World being so slow to develop and like changing vision and like, not being clear in its intentions for endgame and all that shit like that. The important stuff. I get being frustrated for it, right? However, fact still is, a lot of the Cube World fandom kind of turned on it for Hytale, and quite like caustically. I think caustically is a better way to put it. Quite caustically so, and I just can't find much empathy in me, considering just how awful they've been to Wally. And even worse, like, how the fuck are you going to be like, oh yeah, it's Riot's fault. It's fully Riot's fault. And, just let Hytale, or rather Hypixel, just, off the hook. But, when, you had the Cube World, you pretend like the game sold you as, like, something it, like, objectively wasn't, calling it a scam and bullshit. That's just not factually correct. Some people, man. I think I'm actually done with the plates, which is cool. So, yeah, now that they're just going through the same thing again, is just... It is also partially cathartic, and that's very mean to say. But the simple fact is, like, you would expect these people had already, like, learned their lesson in, you know, setting their expectations, and wouldn't repeat it. But turns out that lessons are for fools who read the instruction manuals. And, well, they ain't no fools, 'cause they can't even read. Okay, this thing is going fast enough. I'm just gonna get it to... So yeah. Lesson of the day, kids, don't get hyped. Hype is how the man steals your wallet and makes you think that you're the sucker for it. Like, sure, maybe you could have, like, not been distracted by the pretty lights, but at the end of the day, you weren't even paying attention to them until he pointed them out to you. So just understand that anything that gets you, that is meant to, like, get you breathlessly hyped without actually having any real expectation, is just a means of taking your money away from you. And you ain't no fool now, are you? Oh dear, these things are like... This thing is significantly slowed down. So yeah. It's gonna be really fucking funny if actually I can't complete it anymore. Nah, it's got more than enough excess. I really gotta work this one fast, because it's cooling down rapidly. Go, go, go. Speaking of go, 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 so I've suddenly gotten the urge to replay, oh my god, I thought, my phone was going off. To replay Dying Light, and, I do have to say, like, holy fucking shit, that game is so entertaining. Though I do have to question, my idea of, playing it on Nightmare difficulty. Because, like, Nightmare difficulty has a lot of stuff. And still, I'm still in that early part of the game, so I don't, like, deal with a lot of the added difficulty. But when I do eventually get to the point where, you know, difficulty actually matters, well, I might just have fucked myself out of stuff. Because, like, that's gonna be hard, man. Oh, wait, I do need to pull this back out because, as it is... Because I can't use the health hammer for chains anyways. So I'm gonna finish out this, and then I'm gonna move to making the chains. I will have to say, and once again apologies for that, but today's stream will still be on the shorter side. I'm just gonna be going for like 2 hours. But I believe, with the knowledge of just how much I've been haunted today, I believe that should be pretty understandable, you know? Oh, fuck. Oh shit, I'm out of water again. And I'm going low in my... What do you call jug? There we go. I think I've mentioned before that I have like 5 liters of water in a jug right next to me. Because I'm a thirsty man. In pretty much every sense of the word. Like, I just drank, basically gulped down in one, 300 milliliters of water. Not a pause for breath, nothing. Just gulp, gulp, glug, glug. In other news, how's your day gone? Good? Bad? So-so? Oh, thank God I can heat more up at once. It will be a bit difficult to see things. Like, don't take this so much as a welcome to share, though do feel free to, but like, you know, think back on your day. How's it been? Good? Great even, maybe? Not so great. Why? Was it really that bad? Have you done, like, is there nothing you can do to that you may have done that you'd feel proud of? You'd feel glad to share? Nothing. Do you think so? Like, the simple fact is, not all days can be good. However, it is simply a function of considering one's perspective just how bad they are. Because, here's the thing, right, that I've noticed. When, like, it's kind of a means of protecting one's ego to, Oh shit, that gives me 2 chains? What? That's sick, bro. Who the fuck did that change? Well, I'm not gonna complain about being able to fix more armor. But yeah. Like, the thing is, right? If you only focus on how you may have not really accomplished all that you were looking for today, yeah, you're never gonna be satisfied. Because ideally speaking, you should always have like more that you can, want, and know to do in a day. And it's fine to do enough, right? Like that's something that a lot of people. Apologies for that. That is a lot of chain. I'm actually gonna. Well, I'm gonna make 16 chains. What else to make with all this stuff? You know, I'm actually thinking I might just the fuck? What's the matter with you? Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off on heading out to the Resonance Archives until we get the 1.21 patch. And that is for one, like, pretty simple reason. Namely the fact that we are going to get a lot of, like, cool world gen stuff. But on the flip side, if I do go now, I'm going to be able to get the... whatchamacallit? The elk like that instead of needing to tame one. However, being able to tame an elk might be really freaking cool. Decisions. Well, cut you all a deal. After Sunday, after SKG is like through, hopefully having passed. Please, online streamer Jesus, Greasy Jesus, please help with that. Good fucking lord. I'll set up a poll where you all can vote whether we're going to find stuff to busy myself with until 1.21.1, or if I should just get over myself and go to the archives. Alright? Alright. I'm probably not gonna equip the chainmail until I am like ready to go somewhere and mess stuff up. In other news, actually no, in the same news, that's actually the secret third like play spot on the hierarchy. You have actually fourth. You have the alpha males, you have the beta males, you have the sigma males, and then you have the chain males. And chain males are like alpha males, but they're perfectly fine with being in degrading positions because that is their way of getting power by I'm obviously talking shit. You know, there was like a very long time where I considered chainmail to be like pretty much the best form of armor, because to my mind, right, when you have to wear armor daily, then the most wearable armor is the best. Therefore, you know, armor that you can like breathe through, that can stop most hits, like, yeah, that's gonna be good enough. And in my defense, it's not like I'm precisely wrong. Like, chainmail works really well for pretty much everything that is no. Oh. I'm going to call that fortune. I'm going to call that fortune. I have nothing else to say. Like, being wrong about the shit that I need and then still getting, like, having enough for my armor. That's like, that is one of the feelings of all time, I have to say. That being said, though, funnily enough, 10 bronze plate. What the fuck can I even do with that right now other than like making 10 bronze armor? Also, I'm gonna put these here, just having them so I can like feel proud. We have processed all of the iron that we have, which left us with a fuck ton of plates that I'll probably use to make plate iron armor or something. There's also a basically super armor. Wait, can I? No, I can't use brown coal. Huh. I think that's why I assume that you can only use like black coal, coke, or charcoal for whatchamacallit? What's it called? Help. Steel, there we go. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Padoru. Welcome to the stream. What's up? How are you recovering? I think I'm going to take... Oh shit, I don't really have that many left. I'm gonna have to go and get some more magnetite sometime soon. There is a reason why iron is the main, material of the medieval era, and it was not because of his beauty, I'll tell you that much. Oh dear. What's going on? Which of, 10 separate plots went off? I wonder actually, does that notification that I'm getting on the top right corner show up to you guys? Apparently not. That's good. Because the NVIDIA replay just pops up with or without my apologies, consent. And time to light the forges. Oh, come on, man. This is wait, when since what the fuck? That looks unnatural. I want it off my screen. I don't want to know how long until my bloomery is done. Yeah, I can imagine. I've had someone actually no, I fell on my hand one time as a kid. Sprained one of my fingers. I think it was actually the middle finger. It was on the dance floor. So another one of my classmates, because we were all on a road trip. So one of my classmates, who is he was, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's 2 meters tall, and not particularly thin, I will mention. And he came dancing. He was moving backwards, right? Because who the fuck expects some dumb fuck Chucky to be splayed on the ground? And he stumbles over me and crashes into me while I'm still on the ground. I haven't even had time to get my bearings. It's been literally the next second. And my finger is still kind of pointed backwards from the crash. It just falls on me and just pushes it even deeper. And again, I don't hold it against him. It's literally not his fault. But it was one of those moments of all time. But yeah. So I can imagine that it's not the most fun experience to live through. And I'm very sorry that it happened to you because, at least I was a fucking kid. Kids heal fast as fuck, boy. It makes sense after all. Though, that's when you make the most dumb shit mistakes. Okay, let's get some more of these. Alright. I am going to go and dig the meteoric iron. Are you talking about the one that your friend was getting flirty with? Because that's oof. That. I'm sorry if that happens. I feel bad about it, but I will also laugh. So yeah, I'm very sorry ahead of time. Basically. Oh, thank God. Alright, I need the map now. So, time to go after the, whatchamacallit? The meteoric irons, which the first one is somewhere here in the forest, and I can't see it because of all the white. Goddamn white, keeping my treasure and richness from me. Did I not mark the one that's in the forest? What? Or is it farther? Oh, it's way farther. Wait, no, that's borax. The fuck? That's a hollow? I should probably pause the game for a second so I can get my bearings. Oh, this is a bit tough to see. Oh, that's way too far. Should be somewhere near here. Is it here? No, this is silver. So it might actually have to be closer. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Just pin it. So I can head towards it. Alright. I don't know, dude. I feel very sorry for you. Like, I get it, right? Like, I get how it feels to be that unlucky. I'm going to try to excavate the suavite because I can still use it as a decoration. Ooh, I can use it for my, Wait, did I see something moving? Oh yeah, it's just a doe. I can use it as a decoration for my, like, smaller, greenhouse. Wait, this is the right place. I'm just confused about, like, how the... Oh, because it was already exposed pretty much. Okay. Bonk, 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 bonk. Nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. Wait, do I have my shovel with me? No. See? What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? And now, we are going to excavate. Oh wait, I do have my spade with me. What the fuck is wrong with me? Ooh, that's a bit, intense. I'm here for it, don't get me wrong, but, Also, holy shit, that was a, like, hefty drop. Because it's like 2 give me 1 meteoric. Right. Okay, can I make anything with this? I can use it to make cobblestone. Which does look fairly good, actually. And fan cobblestone, that's like really good looking. Holy shit. But other than that... Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Wait, this is vanilla. Does not look like it, but holy shit. Wait, so I need suavite, mortar, shell, granite. Granite and phyllite are going to be... Okay, no, I'm not gonna answer anyone. I forgot. That's my Discord. Someone's writing to me. No, someone's writing in a server that I'm in. Don't mind them. Okay, I'm on D&D now. Okay. I now want to get like a lot of suavite, and I'm going to get a lot of stone, right? But I do also want to get the rock. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? I'm probably not gonna dig out the sandstone. It's probably... Oh, wait, it's still going. Wait, what the f... How much wider is this? Can I make a prediction? I'm too tired to do that shit. I'm just gonna mine it out. I mean, it is a regular shape. So odds are... I just feel betrayed right now. But regardless... all this dirt is going to become road. Alright, I'm going to dig this way. I'm just gonna... you know what? To be fair, or rather, I should speak for myself, but I do suspect that, like, some of my, the last exams that I had to pass in college, I did pass partly because the teachers were, like, sympathetic, right? Though, again, like, I don't like saying this, and I, like, genuinely, I feel very bad when I say this because, like, you know, no man says he's, like, no king must say that he's the king. So I'm just gonna put... Oh, shit. Hello. Actually, you know what? I don't need this in my hand. So I'm gonna beat your ass. I should also, string some, like, rope ladders. Anyways. So, this way, they're also not gonna be able to, like, move inside. You know? But, back to my point. So... for me, I think, like, it, at least in part, it was the teachers figuring out, like, hey, this guy is actually, like, he is smart, like, he understands this shit. It's just, you know, he is really struggling with the books. So let's just, you know, he knows his shit. He's not gonna, like, you know, he's not in what the f... Swear to God, if the quartz, like, vein cuts through this thing and I get less, well, everything from it because of the quartz, I will be inspired to make quartz into a infesting substance or, like, something or other. I don't know. But yeah. So what I'm saying is, like, I have had teachers which, have... Wait, I can polish it? Oh, right, I can't make it into... I just can't make it into the things. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm not sure. Not really sure how I'll do it. You know, kind of cross that bridge when you get to it type of deal. Anyways, I'm hoping that you're gonna get to pass the exam if you're, you know, you actually do know the subject. Because otherwise, well, it's kind of like... Because every exam, right, is pretty much a test of, like, both how well you know the subject, but also how well you're able to, like, communicate it. You know, which, very important subject as it turns out, because, like, both within research, as you can see by just, like, how fucking failed scientific journalism is. Right, yeah. I didn't want to ask about it, considering, you know, just kind of expecting you'd bring it up if anything, like, came out of it. But I do have to admit that I'm curious. Okay, now how the fuck do I clear these up? Well, for starters, I'm just gonna dive in here. dig it out. Okay, I think it's kind of like circular. But yeah, please do go ahead and like talk about her if you wanna. Fuck off. You know what? Fine. I don't care about that story anymore. There. Happy now? I think I'm gonna dig until my pickaxe breaks. Oh yeah, I'm probably not gonna spend all of my night here as I'd hoped. Can't wait for that cheese to be done so I can make cheese pies. I'm just gonna eat it raw. What the fuck can I do with cheese? Cheese! Oh, gratin. I see. Please don't! Considering how well your last encounter went, I would rather you don't. I am not going to encourage this. I do not sign off on that. If you do that, I don't fucking know, man. Please don't. You know, funny thing is, actually, I like a is it a what do you call like? They're slightly bigger than vans, I think. I'm still gonna call it like a van. It was one of those big like transport vans. Actually broke. Well, not broke, but damaged its mirror because it hit me as I was standing. Because I was talking with some classmates, in high school. My English teacher had asked me to go get the lot of them, and so I went and did. And the what's it called? Like I was chatting with them, like I said, and we were like on the street, which was like pretty narrow, like front of block type of street, I guess. And the fucking van was going through, and it was like with the mirror, because the mirror was like on a pair of metal like pipes, and the mirror was like wide enough that since I was sitting right on the side, like right on the edge of the curb, it got like hooked into the side of me, right? Like not hooked, not the right word, but it like embedded itself into me. Now, how can I? I don't much care for this. I'm just gonna leave it here. And it like bent about 30 to 40 degrees before I like got out of the way. The guy like actually wanted to get out of the car and like curse me out, which was very funny when he realized that his fucking thing had bent, and I was just kind of standing there, just kind of annoyed. Ow! Fucking boat horns. Okay, I know there's another like couple of meteoric iron. No, not the peat. Well, actually, I think I could still use just that to orient myself to reach it. Oh shit. Oh shit! Hold on, I can jump and walk through a portal. Now where the fuck's that? Okay, that's one meteoric iron, that's two meteoric iron. I'm just gonna pin them all. I think those are the two of them. I feel like there should be another one, but could just be misremembering. Still, I should try and see how I can like figure out some firelight, because that like the diamond pattern does look pretty sexy though. Anyways, yeah, to me it actually did happen. I guess the privilege of being like naturally just a fucking brick shit house. The funniest thing is that in like when I went to like when I did rugby, like back in middle school, I did rugby from like 7th grade all the way into like well, until I left for high school, and I like actually fucking off the how should I put it? I felt like a lot of the team had a lot of expectations from me, even though like I was visibly like not the most fit in the team. You know, I was still like, you know, a chubby Chucky. And what am I looking for? And like there were a few other people in my weight class, and like I was obviously scrum. Like I was one of the two. I don't know what they're called in English. The guys up front, in Romanian they're called pilieri, which just means like it's probably French import, which means pillars, because you know you basically work as anchors for the guy in the middle to like hook the ball and like push it backwards. And other than like the number 8, the basically like head of the scrum, I guess, I was pretty much like the hardest to stop in the team. Oh shit, let's go. I was hoping for this. I am a bit concerned about the term Lake of Despair, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, it's not frozen. Fuck. Alright, we're going back home. I'm just gonna eat some cheese. Now, to be fair, you know what? No, I'm not gonna have gratin yet. Just because, oh, fuck. Just because I want, sorry, I'm not gonna have cheese yet, just because I want to make gratin once I start getting, like, cottage cheese from the Bessies. Why, hello there, gentlemen! Yeah, that's right. Walk off. Oh, shit. Wait, what the fuck? This is a new one. I want to see... What would be nice to find is some gold. Let's just take a deep dive. Oh, shit, brown coal. That's nice. What do we have here? I'm not gonna take any of the... Ooh, this I will, however. Wait, who dead? Who, what? Who died? Please, don't, like, what? Well, this is a weirdly regular hole. Hello there, Mr. Deep Drifter-san. Ah, dear. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Okay, new plan. I'm gonna be digging out some sulfur. You, shiny gentlemen, can just get the staff. Yeah, okay, I like figured that out from content. Like, what girl? What the fuck? Just randomly out of nowhere, who died, dude? I get no earthly clue. Oh dear, let's go. Oh, this is so fucking great. This is so fucking great. Because now I can use sulfur to make poultice with honey. And that's gonna be great. How much sulfur can I make from this? I wonder. That was a small amount of iron. It's gonna make me like 2 pieces. Sorry, 4 pieces, which I'll then like get 8 scales out of. And how much do I need? 6, so I can make the body armor. I need another 4 for the helmet, so that's already 10. That's already more than I have. Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm not going through this. Because I don't think I actually have... I don't think it costs me less, right? Because these are going to cost me like 2, right? Yeah. So I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to make them all at once. Okay, so... I need 6, 10, and 14! It's not even that bad. I'm gonna guess that it's the Lake of Despair. I feel like if it's not... If I will try to, like, you know, outsmart this Bio, like, ho ho ho, so you'd expect me to choose the Lake of Despair, therefore it must not be the Lake of Despair. Like, I'm just gonna fuck myself over and I'm just gonna be like, what was the worst part? What? Is that like one of those, you know, found dead, cause ruled suicide by shooting himself twice in the back of the head? Jesus Christ, that's... I don't even know what to say, I'm just, like... Are you good? Like, I genuinely am left a fair bit speechless by this, because it's just, well, sad. Like, no one should be going through that shit, you know? Also, fish don't give a fuck. Like, genuinely. Oh yeah, funny story. Did you know that, like, biologically speaking, there is no such thing as a fish? Because our understanding of the concept of fish is pretty much tied to, like, something that is so close to ancestors that we have had, like, in our biological lineage, that, like, when it comes to taxonomy, they straight up can't be called, like, fish in a way that we ourselves wouldn't be considered fish. That's like a very surface understanding explanation of it. I fucking love biology because it's like, on the surface, right, when it comes to categorizing various groups of animals and stuff, it looks like a simple, you know, like there's even the like if it walks like a duck and fucks like a duck, then it is a fuck. Um, you know, like that's a simple way to establish, you know, what something is. However, if you want like accuracy, then suddenly it becomes like really fucking difficult. Okay, I still have some more sulfur left, so I am going to. Did I even like register sulfur here? Oh yeah, I did. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Thank you, glowworms. You have made yourselves mighty useful. I wonder how it would look like in real life to see glowworms, especially without like knowing of their existence. All right. Sorry, I didn't see when you sent that message. What do you mean? What is in your skull? That's another ominous thing. I'm going to use all these all the sandstone to make some more road with all the soil that I don't have. I should have started with a low fertility one, but I just couldn't be asked to care. Huh! Imagine if. To be fair, there was a part of me that was like, wait, you know what? I'm gonna keep this because I want to use it to like make slabs. What? Why? Why? Why would they do such a thing? Wait, can I make this into anything? Nope. Imagine using Terra Preta for these things. I want to use a Suevite. Fucking hate the plants in this. Actually, like not even just in this game, but like in Minecraft as well. It annoys me so much how much clutter they create. But you know, at least in Minecraft they can actually be, you know, used, and you just need to smack them once to break them. This will be the one time you'll hear me negatively compare this game to Minecraft. I'm just gonna put some more of him here. Oops, I fucked up. Well, there's not much that I can do with black powder that I would need right now. Like, there's, you know, the fucking what's it called? So there's like using sorry, there's making black powder bombs. Like that's an option. But other than that, really there's just decorative stuff. Wait. is as far as this goes. In other news, a buddy of mine whom I recently lent my library to started playing Dying Light, which is a game that I would consider among my... Wait a second, I just realized I don't need to make a whole ass fucking road. I can just, you know, not do that. Can use, like for example here, I could use slabs. It would work perfectly fine. I'm fucking dumb, and it would also cost me less. That's a lark in the hark. Yeah, let's get 7 more. Actually, I'm just gonna get 6. And then just 2 more slabs. The slabs are gonna be going here. Oh, you. I'm gonna guess. I don't know, like half an hour after I finish streaming. Wait, do I have signposts? I forgot. Yeah, I do. I should make some. Eight. In the morning? Were you up until there? Or do you mean 8 minutes? 8 hours later. Oof. Seriously? Drink responsible, guys. Please. Drinking is like such a fun activity, right? Like, why would you make it bad by, you know, like, getting the shit end of it? Because you just didn't want to be responsible, you know? Are you pregnant? Am I pregnant? Also, I saw, because there's this guy, I'm drawing a blank on like what his name is. Just remember it's Drax, D-R-A-C-S, because it reminded me of the like drill axe from Terraria, which is also called a Drax. Another destroyer. Okay, what else do I want to put back in? I'm gonna drop these and this. I'm gonna put the rough diamond iron. I'm just gonna leave it here. In the aged torch holder, you know what? I'm gonna put a torch in the darkened sections within the tower, just so that shit doesn't spawn in there. But yeah, generally, please do be very mindful of drinking and how much of it you engage in, because there is a reason why it's considered an addiction. I could have just not. But then again, I am stupid, as I have established before. Okay. Let's mulch some more grog. What do I miss? Vegetable pies! Let's go. What do we have? What do we have? I want something fresh. Onions. Mushrooms. You know what? I think, hold on, 5 mushrooms, 5 of these. I'm gonna make a stew. Carrot stew with mushrooms. That sounds fun. Actually, I just realized I should have been using these as kindling. And I will. Alright, let me just drop the sulfur as well. Put it in here. Where is it? The other one. There we go. You know what? Should I? Because this grinds into 2, right? I can use this for a good few other things. Nope, I don't need it yet, but I do need grog. My hobbies. Well, I have mentioned a couple times that I am a bit of a gym rat. Though not so much into fitness necessarily, if only because I can't really say it when I'm not that careful with what I eat. But I am trying to, like, get into that because, you know, for my own wellness. I do like hiking, but I can't really find people to do it with. Even if it's just like, I prefer shorter hikes, I guess. Or should I call them long walks through nature? That sounds a bit less exciting, but kind of is what it is. Like, you know, giving like, I don't know, a couple of hours and like 1 or 2 other people and 13 kilometers through the forest, and I'm really happy with. I've also mentioned a couple of times that I am also a DM. I have run, well, not just, actually, I am quite the D&D hater, to be honest. But I also, like, my 2 favorite systems at this moment are Lancer and City of Mist. What else do I like cooking, quite a bit. I wouldn't say I'm anything more than just like an average home cook, but I do like the process of it and learning new techniques and trying them out and shit. You know, very much like, if you're curious to like get into cooking, I will always recommend Adam Ragusa. Or Ragusia, or whatever. He calls himself Ragusia, an actual Italian calls him Ragusea. But the Italian was like being very condescending about it, so... But it does sound like more correct to my like Latin brain. I generally like just being artsy-fartsy. I enjoy, like... So, I really like music and I like singing. I wouldn't call myself good at it, but if like a song is banging, I'm just gonna like love singing along to it, like actually getting to like know the lyrics and, you know, try like get as close as I can to actually singing them right. What else? I do enjoy like drawing and stuff, but I'm again like, I can't get myself to practice as much as I'd like to, but I do that. So yeah, this is the type of shit that I'm like generally into. Let me think anything else. Obviously gaming, like that's a pretty obvious one. What else? I like good stories in general, and I can like I'll take them in any medium. I'm just which means that I like read if I have to. I'm not like, you know, opposed to reading or anything. But I will say that I find it a bit difficult to get into books these days, which is like a chalky problem. Like, just. Well, I'll also blame it on the fact that, like, I would love to read, like, a few pages, you know, before bed, that kind of stuff. Problem is, I kind of don't have a light source next to my bed, which in turn means that I just would have to be at my desk to do it, which in turn, you know, I'd need to do that. Also, streaming. Streaming is pretty much a hobby rather than, like, anything that I do with any amount of professionalism, which is why, you know, it's as scuffed as it is. So yeah, but if I were to like choose like my main thing, like what I consider it like my main hobby, it is very much just generally trying to entertain people, because I have a very active imagination, go figure, and because, like, through that... Wait, am I freezing? What the fuck is going on? Why does it feel like there's a filter coming on my screen? Anyways. Because, like, you know, imagination busting at the seams, and my, like, you know, I have, like, I like being able to clearly express myself, which in this case also includes multiple artistic mediums, and DMing is like the easiest one, the most accessible one, but I am trying to like get into other forms of expression, and I guess if I were to talk about whatchamacallit, like long-term goals, you know, something that I'm like working for myself through, like, you know, over time, basically, it would definitely be eventually what I'm looking for, publishing a book. And for that, like, here's the thing, right? For that, I have a very developed ability to express myself. However, this also comes with a vivid imagination, right? And I have read more than enough to, like, you know, be reasonably skilled at replicating, if not just doing my own thing. However, what I have also done is... Wait, where is it? Oh, fuck you, Fido. Are you done? Thank you. Yo, go shit yourself. But there is also, like, the specific skill of writing, so I, like, have basically, like, as good as an average Joe can have, well, above average Joe, actually, can have these skills. However, I am not practiced at writing itself, which in turn means that, hold on, is that, I don't think it's a resin tree, right? Where is some resin? There's some resin. That is to say, I basically need to get out, like, the bad books, because every writer has, like, bad books in them that they need to get out first, before they can actually try and get the good stories out. So I'm trying to, like, get that out of the way with writing, like, shorter stories, but with all the stuff that I have combined with, like, working on my thesis paper, which I'm doing every now and again, it, like, basically takes from, like, a similar limited pool in my mind, right? So unless I like my ADHD triggers and I, like, get hyperfixated on something, I feel like I should not be working on anything like of this sort, because it might be, you know, I could be using that energy and time to work on the shit that I actually... What the fuck is this? Oh, sand, right. I'm working on the shit that I actually have to, you know? So yeah, but eventually, and especially, like, my, I guess, biggest hope with this channel will be to use it as a platform to promote a book that I will have written. So I can be like, hey people, you like to hear my inner thoughts? Do you think I am entertaining? Do you think I have a good view on, like, things? Yes? Okay, cool. Check this out. I actually wrote something. And, you know, that would be really fucking cool. So, yeah. But until then, well, I'll have to work on my current skill. Sorry, I'll have to just keep the nose to the grindstone and just keep working. Honestly, nothing more, nothing less. Ah, that's lovely. My question is, do you think you'd like... I don't like calling the story that I plan to write, the genre that I'm writing in, cyberpunk, because I don't have a pickaxe. I forgot about it. Fuck! So I don't want to call the genre that I'm writing in, like, cyberpunk, because cyberpunk is, like, a very specific theme and genre, but it is, like, the aesthetics of cyberpunk, if more so to just, like, I don't know, I guess the tone that I'm going for is kind of like, a more self-confident version of the boys, you know? Like, it like a lot of the, for example, characters will be powered basically, like, just there'll be a basically the way that it works is that there's technology which justifies, like, why, you know, some people are able to, like, break through walls or leap, like, building heights and shit. But that technology comes from a all but explicitly supernatural source. I mean, shit. The, like, equivalent to Reaper dogs is are called lockers because it comes from, like, warlock. At least at this point, I'm not fully certain on that name because it does sound pretty stupid. However, counterpoint, it does sound pretty cool. Like, I'm gonna go to a locker to change my loadout. Like, that does sound, I think, pretty cool. Because essentially how it works is that implants are what we call them, the result of metal that's basically infested intentionally with, oh, that was dirty. That was fucking dirty. Holy shit, that was rude. That fucking, like, moss just blocking the resin, and it wasn't even all that visible. Anyways, so there's anyway, there's, I don't know how else to explain, but there's this lake. This is just filled with a glowing, like, magenta ooze, which seems to be like the, well, I'll be damned. Which seems to be like where some creatures that are called stone dragons seem to live, which are very, like, tough to deal with, hence why it's a bit of a thing to actually get it. And metal that comes into contact with said sludge is like, whatchamacallit, basically kind of gets mangled and becomes malleable and can be shaped through a, like, process not entirely dissimilar to blacksmithing, because you need, like, a manual touch to it, and it can be shaped into, like, components that are used for what's it called, for implants. And implants, like, basically the default, like, the baseline thing that everyone loads into themselves is what's the word I'm looking for? I am drawing a blank on it. It kind of, like, tunes in to a native element based on, like, the person, because again, the world at large is more magical. It's just like this one area that's sci-fi. It's far more, I guess, dungeon punk outside of it, but it is, like, pretty isolated because of a plethora of reasons. But yeah, I have tried gardening, actually, because I did want to get back to that, because I saw you mentioning, like, you like planting things, and I was confused for a moment because I thought, like, you know, you used to like reading, now you like planting, so, like, for a moment I thought you meant playing. But anyways, I have tried gardening myself. I was successful with both some basil plants and also some fucking what's it called? Come on, brain. Work with me, damn you. um, um. So both with the basil plant and with a what is it called? Fucking rosemary bush. However, that being said, you planted weed. That's like, bro. Did you get like fucking early access to Schedule 1? That sounds like getting early access to Schedule 1. Alright, let me just put these back here. And keep the flax fibers. Okay, I forgot what I was doing. Oh shit, I should also leave this here just so I don't accidentally throw it somehow. Okay, let's smith some. You know what? I'm gonna make fucking 4 iron pickaxes and just leave. Oh wait, I don't even need that. I already prepared a pickaxe head. I'm pretty dumb. And a hammerhead. Well, I'll be diddly damned. What else have I prepared for myself that's nice? Oh, a knife. That's cool. And the pound caps. Okay. Well, is it illegal? Because, like, there's many places where it's not quite illegal. $12 days, 13 days. Leave this here. Alright, I don't need a fucking hammer. I'm still gonna leave those. Are you done? Yes. You know what, I'm gonna set another, well, set of bloomeries, but they're just gonna be for glass. You know, but the thing is, like, it's one of those things, right? You don't think about it. You don't go like, yes, weed. So obviously you didn't think about it, because why would you, realistically speaking? At least until, you know, Dad comes in and is like, yo, dude, that's weed. Like, okay, yeah, then it's like, you know, oh, yeah, shit, it is. I think I need 9 more bricks. However, I don't think I have all that much quartz. I have 24, another 24, and another 24. So that's 3. Should I make just 3 of these? Oh, no, I'm just gonna make these 2 as well. Oh, wait, I just realized I have another one. 24, another 24, and 20. Okay, that looks good. How many do I need? 6. Okay. Yeah, I need 9. Is that a drifter? Yeah, it is. Ha ha. No, that's a boat horn. Oh, it's locked on. Yeah, that's a shiver. What the fuck? Rift activity medium. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't shoot me, I will crash out. You done goofed. What do you think you're doing, bro? Wow, he took a lot of damage that I Just don't know where it came from. Bro tried to run back to the Rust world. I'm just gonna say I've never had either, and so I can't speak on that and leave it at that. I feel like that's pretty sensible. Ow. Dude. Why are these guys like... I want to know the logic of like coding them to like hit and run. Animals I get, because they are like, you know, defending themselves. Like they are protecting their own, like they're engaging in self-preservation, right? But like fucking eldritch monstrosities, like what the fuck? Am I supposed to like conclude that there's like more to them than meets the eye? Like with Transformers. Oh, for fuck's sake. The fuck did I see? I don't get what the fuck these lights are about. Anyways, back to mining the whatchamacallit, the meteoric iron. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna get there. And I might actually end the stream there because we did start late, and I do normally go more than this. However, take into account, I am... Oh my god! But like, weed has such a distinct... Because like, I haven't tried it, but I've been like, you know, near people who have some. And like, it's such a distinctive smell that I don't get how you could confuse it for coriander after like smelling it. I have checked here by the looks of things. Why did I see light there? That was weird. Oh wait, it was probably like whatever the fuck is going on. I think, like, I can't explain it why precisely, but I think that the edges of the screen are like reserved for something else. So that's why we get like those weird flashes. I mean, if it's not dried, it's going to be, you know, diffuse enough that, like, yeah, it's going to stink, obviously. But it's gonna be, like, miles better than, like, accidentally being caught with it. For some reason, again, I can't figure out why, I now have... Oh, let's check this. Oh, cool, there's some peat in here. But beneath the pit is just sandstone. Bummer. I'll leave this here. But for some reason, this conversation just got Youth of the Nation by POD stuck in my head. I haven't thought of that song in like ages. I'm going to start like... Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. Hold on. There we go. Hey, no, I'm not gonna chase. I'm not a chaser. I'm the eraser. I'll ruin your backhand, I'm backhand, I'll break ya. Now I'm just seeing fucking meteoric iron just like basically everywhere, just because I really want some. Okay, there we go, and close it. There we go, you're not coming in here. Alrighty. Well, I bet the swans ended up having so much fucking fun. Apologies again for another rather scuffed stream. I am a bit conked out for the moment. But I promise Saturday stream is gonna be significantly significant. But yeah, I wish you, Padoru, and everyone potentially like watching this back a wonderful weekend ahead of you, and I will see you there. You know, the funny thing is I'm actually just kind of waiting here until I see the like playback get up to the point where I've actually wished Wells so I can